Morning, Kim. So who would like to go first? You have it scheduled? I mean, they're all here and they all support each other. I think you're all members of the same organization, so. Eagles?
Okay.
We have Half Century and Eagles
Okay.
here this morning to talk to us about exemptions. This is my.
I really wasn't sure what all you wanted. I brought last year's and this year's charitable donations that we made. This was last year's.
Oh, that's one. This is great.
This year's. I'm working on, and this year's I gotta get my license sent, so it's still a work in progress.
Would it be okay if we make copies?
Yes,
please?
yes.
Okay, are we started? Okay, so today is August 25th, excuse me, 2025. This is the Property Tax Board of Assessment Review. I have Sandy Whitaker with me, Brad Ringwald, and I'm Pat Ritchie. I'm president of the board, so I will conduct the meeting. Would you please introduce yourself?
I'm Brian Russell. I'm the secretary of the Clinton Eagles 887, Fraternal Order of Eagles 887.
Okay, thank you. And it's located in Clinton.
In Clinton.
For the record, it is parcel number 83-13-15-130-036.000-002. This is a building. There's some fencing involved and an open framed porch. It probably attaches to the building, I'm not sure, but that's what makes up the assessment. The reason we are here is you made application for a property tax exemption. And we sent out a letter in February. We just wanted updated information. We don't ask you to refile for property tax exemption because you have been granted that status for several years. But we wanted to make sure that we were still contacting the right individual, you know, who owns the building and what is the use of the building. What has happened, it was recommended through some of the conferences that we review some of the Indiana Board of Tax Review's decisions, the IBTR decisions. And one of them we looked at involves fraternal organizations. We've looked at Loyal Order of the Moose, we've looked at Eagles, we've looked at some of those decisions. What the state says is to qualify as charitable, a petitioner must show that its use of property in question provides a present benefit to the general public as a whole. A noble and worthwhile purpose is not sufficient to qualify. So we're asking that you prove to us that the property is exempt, that everybody in the community benefits from the use of that property, that you basically give back. You give the building for charitable causes, different things. I know you're very involved with the Little Festival. I know you've done things for the Boy Scouts, and that's what we're asking for you to present to us, so we can say, yes.
That information is what we needed.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And like you were saying about whenever somebody comes to us with a funeral, celebration of life, or a after funeral dinner, we donate the back room to them.
Right. So, and we did not have this information.
Oh, okay.
And basically what we were looking at, if you will, in this particular case, let me see, this is Fraternal Order of Eagles, and this goes back many years. And it was in Allen County, and the IBTR made the determination subject property cannot qualify for 100% exemption from property taxation. In the case, it's a bar and is used for social, you know, a bar, and I'm trying to find the exact word I want. In case of a bar, the property owned by the Fraternal Order of Eagles is primarily used for recreational and social purposes. So that's why we've asked you to come to us and tell us what you're doing as an organization to support the entire community of
It
Clinton.
looks like they do.
And this is exactly what you've done. This is confidential information. If you don't mind, we'll make copies and put it in the file, and the board will make a decision. You know, will we continue to hold your property as exempt?
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
And we'll notify you in writing of our determination. Do they have an appeal in with the IBTR?
Yes.
So if we determine you are still exempt, then you will work with Paige, withdraw the appeal, and the IBTR will not. They'll close the case, basically, and you won't need to go to them. It all starts with us here at home. Am I right, Paige? And the IBTR, I've had times that I've actually had cases withdrawn the day of the IBTR hearings, so we have a few days to work on that. But thank you so much for bringing us that information. Do you have any
Yes.
questions for us?
No. I think
Sandy, do you have any
Joe,
questions?
just let us know if you change secretaries,
we got that.
just so that we can contact the right people. Because a lot of times, we have to send that, I mean, Paige has to send information out every year. You don't know who to send it to, it just comes right back and people don't even know it's.
Yeah, it goes.
Let me ask this. I mean, a lot of times we notify in writing our decision. You and Brad have looked at this.
Yes.
How do you feel? Are you comfortable with allowing the exemption to
Yes.
remain?
Yeah, as long as we have the
Any
evidence that it's
questions?
being used for exempt purposes.
Exemption remains.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you all.
So we'll take care of it. Paige, do you
Thank
need
you.
anything from him in writing that he's
Oh,
going
you're
to
welcome.
withdraw from
The
IBTR?
IBTR has a special form on it. Thank you. IBTR has a special form,
Okay,
so I'll get that to you.
All right.
okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a great day.
All right, I got it.
We look at more sports and things.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we have Half Century Club. Who would like to be the spokesman for Half Century?
Oh, you come over too. You're the treasurer.
I got more of that good candy.
All right.
We'll bring another chair if you want to come up too. It doesn't matter.
Here, fine.
Okay.
Okay, so we're still recording. So now we have the Half Century Club with us, and it is also on the property tax exemption. We are talking about, this is the Grand Council of the 1/2 Century Club of America, Inc. And this is parcel number 83-13-15-420-003-000-002. And it looks like you have submitted some information on this. And there again, when we asked, this was the form we sent out, the property use is a men's social club. So we want a little more, we want some clarification on that, because like I said, a social club, recreational purposes, a bar, does not qualify an organization to be property tax exempt. We're looking for charitable use, because that's what your exemption falls under, is charitable. And how do you support the community? And there again, you know, when we worked, you know, a few years ago, I know you told me, you know, some of the baskets you do, some of the help you do with communities. So we would like some additional information. Did you bring that to us?
I've got, this is our gaming, or our charity, the charities, and then I also have our check stubs if you need to see that.
Okay. Oh, this is perfect. And do you mind if we make copies of these?
By all means, go right on ahead.
Okay, so we'll take a look at this, and I don't need to say too much more. I think I've already said it. Do you have any questions for us?
May I have a copy of that number that started with 830000.
That's your property number.
It's your
Well,
property
parcel
tax
number.
number, and yes, we can give
Yeah.
you even a copy of the property record card
That'd
if
be
you would
wonderful.
like that.
What year is this? This year?
24, 25.
Okay. I-
25, I do have some in 25. And well, is 25 on there too, Mark?
Yeah,
Mr. Moore?
each one of them's got a date on it.
And I'm sorry, would you introduce yourselves,
My
please?
name's Brad Shepherd, and I'm secretary
Oh,
of
okay.
One Half Century Club.
Okay, Brad,
Keith Kramer, treasurer, 1/2 Century Club.
okay, and,
Mark Morgan, I'm a trustee.
okay, thank you all for coming. I'm so glad you brought this to us, so. A lot of good work. Thank you. So,
Do we have a time frame when we'll get our answer, or?
probably,
Well,
well,
if they're,
did you file with the IBTR?
I don't know if we did or not.
Okay,
We just got the message, and then we got the notification to come up here.
okay. We'll take a look, and
You can go ahead, I'm just a little slow here.
I don't have a problem making a decision, right now, if the other board members don't mind. If there's more that we want to discuss, we'll make a decision today. But whether we make it while you're here or wait until later
I
and
don't
talk
have any
about it.
problem with it.
We likewise have a back room as the Eagles that we do donate for funerals and things like that, or if high school girls softball or whatever needed.
Right, and that's reflective in this. Problem, would you?
I don't have a problem, this is what we wanted, and, we sent letters out, and we just.
We just
any
didn't get
return,
it, so.
We didn't even know there was an issue with us, and it's.
Yeah.
it's
Well,
Well,
that-
we
the
sent
It
a
was
letter.
The issue was the state has changed some of our rules, and we have to have this in the file for us to make it charitable.
Okay, and
You
next
know.
year, next year, what do we need to put rather than just social club?
Nothing.
Okay.
You won't even get it next year.
Oh, okay.
Once you
This-
file the exemption, you don't have to refile. You're considered exempt. But as a courtesy, every 5 or 6 years, the board likes to know who's your secretary, who's
Yeah.
the contact person. If we want to ask you a question, who can we call and talk to? And if we don't get enough information back, that's when this happens.
Okay.
And I do apologize, maybe, we probably should have sent a letter and asked you to come up and talk to us. But when we didn't get the information in writing as much as we wanted,
Right.
it was like, and then looking at some of these past decisions, it's like social clubs, recreational clubs, they're
Right.
really not considered charitable.
Right.
And, take a look at this board, so that's what we did. So this is what you've done, you've come to us, and you probably won't hear from us again for 4 or 5 years, and that's just updating.
Right.
Are you still continuing this good work? Who's your secretary? Who can we, because things change,
Sure.
officers change, so we do appreciate you coming up, taking the time it helps us because we get this in the file that proves
Right, exactly.
that you're entitled to this exemption.
Because we'll get audited too.
So
So-
Sandy, Brad, your thoughts on this?
I don't have an issue with it.
I don't have
This is
anything-
what we needed,
yeah.
and
We
I
got it.
appreciate you guys bringing it in.
So your exemption will continue.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming up.
Thanks.
Oh, thank you.
You have a great day.
Thank you.
Thanks, you too.
Thank you very much for your
You're
time.
quite welcome.
Merry
Thank
Christmas
you.
to all. Sorry.
Continue with that good
Happy
work.
Thanksgiving.
Thanks, Paige. Anything else from us?
No, I do not. Thank you.